Welcome to another presentation at the East Trade Winds, a chapter of the World Referral Network, hosted by Bernie Fransgrove and Wayne Pratt. The presentation today is titled Driving Engagement Through Customized Learning. Our guest is Taresa Scott from Bleuprint. Taresa is an employee retention strategist for teams with high turnover. As the founder of Bleuprint, she is helping organizations retain their top performers by building a culture of learning that nurtures the skills professionals need to learn, grow, and thrive in their careers.
Everyone, I'm the founder of Bleuprint. We are helping organizations to leverage customized learning solutions as their employee retention strategy. And at a very high level, it is embedded in training and development for organizations. So we think about starting to a company, you come into a new role, onboarding training, your skill development training will say next level. We are the brains behind developing that entire learning experience. So to go a little bit deeper, we are an e-learning provider. For a little bit of clarity, no, we are not a on-the-shelf course provider. Like I've had people ask about maybe sexual harassment training or a particular sales course. How we work is we work in conjunction with the business. So we really get embedded into their culture, their teams, and their overall goals to understand what should the learning look like to really connect with their audience, their team, their leaders. So everything we do is very custom built from the ground up, specifically for that team, for that business, for that organization. And again, if it's onboarding training to help them navigate their new role, if they're looking to grow in their career or even reskill. A huge concern right now is, will my current skills become obsolete? So we help them to navigate all those spaces around skill development and training and development in the workplace. So how can I get asked first, what type of training do you do? So over the years, I've been fortunate enough to work with several Fortune 500 companies, small businesses to really train over 200,000 professionals across global organizations. So when you think about somebody who's a frontline employee all the way up to the C-suite level, whether it's leadership development, diversity, equity, inclusion, the company culture, any new technology like their systems and software, even all the way down to like their services and products. So if they have a call center, a retail space, restaurant, we've really been able to really assist these organizations in several different facets to get their training up and going and really engage their workforce. Oftentimes I'm asked, Teresa, why is training so important? But it comes down to something very simple, which is called employee value proposition, also known as EVP. If these three statistics here highlight this, so one is organizations with a standardized onboarding process see a 54% greater new hire productivity and 50% better new hire retention. So what that means is when your employees start or they come into a business, helping to minimize their stress and help them navigate, how do you perform in this role? What does right look like to do your job effectively? That helps to improve your retention rates. Another is cross skilling provides opportunities for development that your workforce seeks for career advancement and enriches your talent pipeline with loyal, motivated staff and team members. This is just one, but there are many of statistics out there that show that professionals want to learn, they want to develop their skills, and they want to know what does their future look like with that organization. Can I grow here? Can I learn new things? Can I be challenged and put my skills to use here? And last but not least, companies that make learning central to their culture and engage with employees' willingness to learn are 30% more likely to be a leader in their space. This means they are innovators, they are growing forward. Those organizations who see these new technologies, AI growingly coming to the workplace, they're not worried about those things because they're adaptable. They're learning anyway. They've made that central to their culture. So any new changes that come about, they are abreast to, they're on top of it because they're constantly learning and growing. So change management growth is not something scary to them. These are some top areas where we really help clients to solve some challenges. So typically they come to us, one, when they need an onboarding experience. You know, I've talked to so many organizations where they're growing, they have different locations, they're building out their team. And it's a little shaky on how to navigate that role. They're winging it. They're tapping on sort of John, Sue, and Sally to figure out their jobs. And they are just working it, they're just waiting through the workday. So we're really helping them to create personalized learning paths that focus on their professionals' unique skills. So whether they are a front level manager, a director, a cashier, whatever their role is, helping them to navigate that role specifically to them. Next is hybrid learning. We are in a place in the world right now where we have people who work remotely, some people who work office, and they're doing things and they're operating together in sync. So really building learning that tailors to audience that is in person and online. Next will be L&D support. So I've worked with several teams as well that have maybe a one person training department and they have very scrappy training materials. They might have PDFs and documents and things like that, or a lot of information in their head, really helping them to pull that information out into a engaging course experience. So whether that's storytelling, script writing, video, animation, gamification, whatever that might be, is really to help them to make sense of all those scrappy training materials. Earlier, like I mentioned, their EVP, so retain their high performing employees through their employee value proposition. Next is really employee engagement. I've had so many organizations I work with as well that talked about Gen Zers coming to the workplace and really want to develop training that really connected and resonated with the audience. So one, they stayed awake to actually complete the training and really let that sink in so they were able to apply that into the real world. And last but not least, keeping it modern and relevant. So some teams I work with, their training materials are just outdated. We're in 2024. We're still working on our training materials from 2004. That's a problem. Even some of the images, the graphics, the things that you're using do not reflect today's workforce. So these are our top 6 areas that would really help companies, businesses, teams, organizations, however they want to label themselves, to really maximize their learning to drive engagement in the workplace through their training. So, ways that we work. So, we have a simple 4-step process. I talked about a little bit earlier, but the first step is analyzing, which is coming in and understanding what materials do they have, the scrapping materials. Is there a subject matter expert on hand? What are the business goals? Why is this training exist? Really doing a complete skill gap analysis of the organization just to start developing that strategic learning solution for them that will overall meet those business goals. So if we're looking to increase product sales in a particular product by 10%, if they're looking to minimize any legal issues on reading services and disclosures for a specific service, if they're looking to give people career pathing options so they can get to that next level in their career, whatever that is, create a strategic learning solution that tailors to that. And it's delivering out to the audience. A lot of our clients have their learning management system in place, or they're underutilizing that learning management system. So it's helping them get that set up, put in the training there to distribute out to the masses. So ultimately, we can start measuring and really evaluating engagement. What happened with the training after we distributed it? What are your employees saying about it? What are your audience saying about it? And measuring that through knowledge checks, feedbacks, evaluations, ratings, reviews to continue to reiterate the process because learning is an ongoing and continuous experience. But this is the way we work. So these are just 3 of probably about 15 testimonials that I have from past clients from several organizations like LinkedIn, Small Business, DM Talent Advisors, and other larger organizations such as DirecTV that we've had a chance to really partner up with over the years and do some great work with. And if you would like to connect or know someone that would love to talk to me a little bit further about our services, feel free to send me an email or scan the QR code at the bottom, get to my calendar, check out my website.
Unlock the full potential of networking with the World Referral Network. Are you eager to connect with our esteemed guest speaker and delve deeper into the ever-expanding universe of the World Referral Network? Simply scan the QR code now and embark on a journey of endless opportunities. Join us at East Trade Winds, where we gather online every Tuesday from 8 to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, you're welcome to connect with us and other chapters across the World Referral Network. Seize the moment, register for free, and start exploring today. Fancy sharing your insights as a guest speaker? We're looking for you. Reach out to Wayne Pratt to ignite your speaking journey. Email him at motivateyou.ca or connect with Wayne on LinkedIn. Don't wait. Take action and be a part of a global community that's shaping the future of business networking.